What is up, my Tickle Me crew? This is Chad here, bringing you guys a quick little channel update video. And I know a lot of you guys are probably not going to like this. Maybe some of you are going to unsubscribe because of this. But I really can't help the way that I feel. And the way that I feel right now is Maplestory just doesn't do it for me anymore. I mean, I log on Maplestory and I just sit there and AFK all day long. I don't even play the game anymore. I've just lost all drive to do anything at all on Maplestory. I mean, I haven't even logged on in days. I can't bring myself to log on anymore. I think the reason that I've just lost all interest in Maple and I've just lost my drive to do absolutely anything in Maple is the reason that, you know, my range is pretty good. I mean, it's 500k. 500k is 500k. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not like a noob range by any means, but it's also not very good by today's standards. There's just so many people that are so far beyond me. It's a little discouraging. And, you know, I put all this money and time and effort into my characters, and for what? I'm not really getting anything out of it. You know, I spend all this money on cubes, and cubing is just the biggest waste of money ever because it's not a sure thing. It's totally random. You could spend $100 a pop on cubing and just get nothing for it, and that's bullshit in my opinion. I mean, I'm guilty of it. As you guys know, I've cubed so many times, and I hate myself for cubing. I mean, it's just, you guys saw how long it took me to get something decent on my cane, and that's just my cane. I've cubed literally probably all my gear, and that's an ass load of money. I mean, I'm just being honest. I hate myself for the amount of money that I've spent on Maplestory. It's ridiculous, honestly. And going back to my range, yeah, I do have a 500k range, but that's still not good enough. Maplestory and Nexon, they just have this really bad habit of releasing these stupidly powerful bosses. Like, at one point they released, I think it was like Chaos Magnus, that at the time nobody could legitimately complete it. The only people that could complete Chaos Magnus were hackers, and Nexon would use this to catch hackers and ban hackers. What fucking game releases a boss that isn't even possible? Like, legitimately possible. What game does that? Only Nexon would release a boss that literally nobody could do. Yeah, they fixed it, but that doesn't matter. It's the fact that they actually pulled something like that. That's just retarded. I mean, what game does that? And let's talk about bossing a little bit. My range, again, 500k, but I can't even do most of the bosses. I can't solo the bosses. Now, don't get me wrong, I love doing bosses with my friends and stuff more than the next guy, but there are times where I would like to be able to solo just to see, you know, where I'm at skill-wise. And I can't even solo all these bosses that I really want to be able to do just because Nexon keeps releasing these bosses that you can't even do them unless you're just super duper godly funded. It's ridiculous. Everybody who plays a game should have access and should have the ability to complete everything or every aspect of the game. Honestly, that's the only way that Nexon could make it right. Also, whenever I try to party quest or whenever I try to do like Chaos Root Abyss with my friends or my guild, I always feel kind of useless because it just seems like I'm just there. Like, the bosses, they just kill me, and I'm hardly doing any damage at all. And I don't want to feel useless when I'm playing a game with my friends. You know, I don't want them to feel like they're doing all the work and I'm not pulling my weight. I like to pull my weight, and I like to do things myself, and I don't want to feel useless. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut the video here. I didn't want to make this a long video. I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm quitting. I don't know, maybe one day I'll come back, but as of right now I'm quitting. And I know that somebody's gonna ask, well, if you're quitting, can I have all your stuff? Well, the answer to that is no, because, you know, I don't know if I'm coming back or not, and if I do come back, I want something to come back to, you know. I want equips that I can actually work with. So no, I'm not giving out my gear. So please don't ask. So yeah, there's that. Again, I don't know if I'm coming back. I may not. really just depends on what Nexon does, you know. But anyway, guys, I hope you will understand, and I hope my real fans will stay with me, you know, no matter what I do. And you know, this is just, I guess, a good way of weeding out the real fans from the people that just like Maplestory videos. Because obviously those people that stay are the ones that truly care about me, and the ones that leave, well, I guess I hope you have a great life. But anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'm sorry for you Maplestory fans that are not gonna like this video, but there's just nothing in Maplestory for me anymore, or at least right now. So I'm sorry if this upsets you, but it's just kind of how I feel. So like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and toodles.